Welcome back to Rudy's 1/6 World for another First Thoughts video. This time we'll be taking a look at the latest pre-order drop from EXO-6 and their first figure from Star Trek Discovery, that character being Commander Michael Burnham. So full disclosure, I'm not as knowledgeable about Discovery as I am about the legacy shows like Voyager, DS9, TNG, and Enterprise, and I am catching up on the newer versions of Star Trek. I'm almost done with season 1 of Picard, so Discovery's on my queue. I've only watched a little bit here and there, but it's definitely something I want to catch up on. So looking at the figure, let's start with the accessories. Just wow. I think EXO-6 is really showing attention to detail with these guys. She comes with a phaser rifle, based on the show, and looking at some of the promo shots from EXO-6, it looks like they put a lot of effort into the detailing associated with this. There's even a really nice gold Starfleet symbol on the phaser rifle scope, which is a nice touch. I mean, it's screen accurate, and it really shows you the care EXO-6 is taking and trying to transfer these elements from the screen to a 1/6 scale figure. Figure also comes with a hand phaser that attaches to the hands via magnet, and the magnetic features on these are just great. And then the phaser also slides into her belt holster. She comes with a tricorder and a communicator, and both of these, the tricorder and the communicator, have really nice details and paint applications. Tricorder has like a really nice screen where you can see the switches and the buttons nicely finished. Same thing with the communicator, really detailed. The belt also, where you can put all these elements, has a really nice leather texture to it at the device holsters, and the belt buckle has a Starfleet insignia on it as well. So really outstanding focus on the detailing. Now, looking at the uniform, I think it's pretty impressive again. They did a great job with the patterns on the jacket and the pants, and looking closely, you can see the distinct Starfleet insignia that makes up the pattern. So again, just focus on that detail is pretty top notch. The tailoring on the jacket around the neck is nice, and I do like the textured pads on the shoulders and the elbows. The pants have front pockets on the thighs that have some nice detailing and stitching with some zipper details. And then even the boots, they look like they're really nicely detailed. And just overall, the quality on the uniform is just impressive. I'm not sure if the boots are split cut, but they look really nicely done. One thing with EXO-6, and I think this figure kind of exemplifies that, is the detailing on the uniforms and the material that they're using. It's really great effort, and the company is really taking care on replicating what we see on the screen, which is nice. Articulation on the figure looks pretty good. I don't know how restrictive the jumpsuit is on these, but it does look to be able to have some decent poses. So I don't think that'll be a deal breaker, and it'll be interesting to see in hand. Head sculpt, that's the one negative I have with EXO-6. There's one picture in particular that I'm going to go back to from the promo shots where the sculpt just looks really plasticky and soft. But I do think it might just be the lighting. Sideshow actually just posted a video unboxing of the figure, and it looked good in their video. So, on my Tuvok First Thoughts video, I did have someone comment that they had the Janeway in hand, which I criticized pretty. I had a lot of criticism for the sculpt on that figure and how it looked plasticky, and they mentioned that in hand the figure looks much better. So I think I'm going to give this the benefit of the doubt and just say I think that promo shot made the sculpt look much weaker than it actually is, because then you see some other shots where it looks much better. So overall, I think a pretty solid sculpt that looks very much like the actress that plays the character. Overall thoughts, I think it's a great figure. I think if you are a Star Trek Discovery fan looking for a great representation of this character, you can't go wrong with this. The details on the accessories and the uniform, really top notch. And EXO-6 just continues to tempt me. I know at some point I'm going to take a plunge on these, and The other nice thing about this particular figure is EXO-6 is saying it's scheduled to release really quickly, so I think they've got things in production. Figure is coming in at around $215, and it's available direct from EXO-6 and from some of the other distributors, including Sideshow, I think. So you should be able to get it in hand pretty quickly. And I think it's pretty considerable given everything you get in the attention to detail that EXO-6 has shown here. I keep telling myself next figure I'll get. At some point it'll happen. I did see that they teased Captain Pike from Strange New Worlds. That might potentially be the one that gets me in there, and I might revisit Janeway. I've been catching up on Voyager a little bit, and it's starting to become a tempting offering as well. Regardless, let me know your thoughts on this figure. What do you think of EXO-6 overall, and what they're doing so far? And what would you like to see them do? And if you are enjoying the content, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'm looking to do some more retrospective showcases on older figures I own, as well as showcases on new figures as they come in. And hopefully the channel will just continue to evolve and develop from there. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll touch base on the next video.